Hi Gemini, Jessica here with Cardinal Signs. I hope that you're doing well. Let's take a look at the messages coming through for you for August. So I started shuffling your cards and a couple came out, but first I'm going to just open up to my intuition and see what comes through. Okay, so it feels like you're going to have to work through this feeling of being very rigid and inflexible. So I'm seeing you like the way it's coming up. It's like you're this silver spoon and you're stuck in the mud. Okay. So I think the reason that you're coming up as this silver spoon is that you know that you're worth something. You have value for yourself, as you should. And so the reason why you're being stuck or stubborn is that you don't feel that whatever you're maybe being asked to do or expected to do is necessarily worth your while. And so I see you kind of digging your heels in and saying, no, I'm not going to do that. So expect that kind of energy coming through where you're going to have to kind of weigh your options and decide, is this worth my time doing this, or am I going to have to be a little stubborn and say no? So that's coming up. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of bumps for August. So it feels like a lot is happening. It's very exhilarating. It's almost like being on a roller coaster. But I'm seeing like a lot of ups and downs, okay? So there's a lot of momentum forward, which is fantastic to see, but you are going to have a lot of ups and downs in August. Okay. It's like you're feeling like time is going backwards for some reason. I'm seeing the sun overlaid with a clock face, but the hands are moving backwards. So I don't get the sense that this is necessarily a bad thing for you or that you feel upset by this, but it's kind of like maybe like throwback energy, like nostalgic perhaps. It could be the sense that you are having to kind of like dig back into your past. This could be looking at past memories from childhood because we do have the sun coming up here. This could be fond memories. It's kind of like mental time travel is what it feels like. It feels like you have a lot of eyes on you in August. Like people are looking at what you're doing. You're drawing attention. People are like, oh, what's Gemini got going on over there? Okay. To me, I'm not seeing actual people. I'm seeing more like it feels like it's perhaps on social media that you're going to be very popular, perhaps active, and having a lot of people looking at your content. If you're on social media, as many are. And so, yeah, I just get the sense of like you attracting followers or attracting attention and people looking at what it is that you're putting out there. Okay. I'm not very clear about what just came up, so I'm going to move on into the cards. So this is for Gemini. Maybe it'll come up through the cards so I understand it better. Messages for Gemini for August. What does Gemini need to know? No, that's too many cards. Just two more cards. Gemini for August. I will take that one. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So 2 aces. This is a lot of fresh new energy coming into your life, new beginnings. Seeing you're feeling very satisfied with what you have. Okay. So what is this Ace of Pentacles telling Gemini? Okay. Sorry about that, Gemini. My son needed help getting back to sleep. So this Ace of Pentacles, what I'm seeing with this is literally money on a tree. You don't see that too often. I get the sense that this is like perhaps family money or maybe inheritance, money that's flowing in through your life through some sort of family connection. This could be possibly a family business. It's coming up as the Ace of Pentacles, so it's something new coming into your life. Because traditionally Ace of Pentacles is new money flowing in, new business opportunities, maybe new career opportunities, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's like something is there for the taking. So it's not like it's necessarily falling into your lap. You do have to actually like do something to get it. It kind of reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles card within this deck, which shows someone picking fruit from a tree. So there is work involved in receiving. If it's money, then it's money, but receiving whatever this Ace of Pentacles is bringing into your life. So it's there for the taking. You just have to put in some effort. I do see it flowing quite easily, though. Easy pickings. Now this Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups for Gemini? Okay. This is a very full Ace of Cups. I'm actually seeing it like overflowing to the point of you feeling perhaps overwhelmed. This could be indicating a new relationship for some of you that is perhaps a little bit suffocating, actually. It's like the other person is throwing themselves at you and it's too much. It's overwhelming. It's like, okay, I've had enough. And need a little bit of like some boundaries, distance, a bit of a break from that. There is such thing as too much of a good thing, as we all know. I'm just going to see if anything else comes up here for this Ace of Cups. Okay, so if that scenario resonates with you, if you're in a new relationship or if you experience a new relationship coming into your life in the month of August and you find it overwhelming on an emotional level, just be careful, especially if you're having to, if the other person is like throwing themselves at you or just a little bit too much for you to handle, emotionally speaking. Be very gentle with how you handle the situation, because after I'm seeing this image of this cup just overflowing like crazy, then I'm seeing it kind of like freeze over, and it's like you can't get through to what's inside anymore. So be careful that you don't do irreparable damage with what you say, because I'm seeing Two of Swords. So there's the goblet, the traditional goblet, and this Two of Cups card overflowing with water. Then it freezes. Something happens. Maybe you say something, do something, and it freezes. And I'm seeing 2 swords through this frozen water. So indicating to me that something was said that perhaps was hurtful or wasn't quite the right thing to say. And it's kind of like, that's it. It'll kind of like break that connection that you have with the other person. So if you like this person and you want to continue pursuing a relationship with them, and you just need to or want to find a way to kind of become more compatible as far as how emotional you are with each other and what you expect from each other, then you have to be very delicate. However, incompatibility is incompatibility. So if you don't think that it's a good match, then just be kind with how you end things, so as not to cause undue harm to the other person. Okay, so this Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands for Gemini? Okay, interesting. So this is a hunting scene. So we have a hunter on his, whatever that is. It's like a lion with horns. And some foxes down on the bottom here. So the image that I'm seeing paired with this is a bloodhound on like a trail. Like they've got a scent and they're like sniffing and following a trail. So to me, this is you kind of having the lead on something. Okay, so it's like I get the sense that you might have heard something through the grapevine, and you're going to take that information and use it to your advantage and follow that lead. Okay, your instincts are going to be very important with this. Using your given talents, whatever they may be, in order to get you to where it is that you want to go. Okay, interesting. Queen of Pentacles is a lot of things. It's going to depend on who you are, of course. It'll be different for everybody. One of the things that I'm seeing in this Queen of Pentacles is having to deal with jealousy or greed. Okay. I don't feel that it's you, but it could be. It feels to me more like it's something outside of you and you're having to deal with that. So somebody who is coveting what you have or jealous of your position or situation and kind of sending you negative vibes because of that. Okay, so someone with lower vibrational energy who is feeling that they have a lack in their life when they look at you and what you have. I'm also picking up on like the Devil card energy with this Queen of Pentacles. This could be somebody who spends way too much money, which is very interesting. It's kind of like Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody who could have a lot of financial stability in their life, but they have this very bad spending habit. It's like as soon as they get money in their pocket, it's gone. Okay, which brings in this this Devil card, which is, it's like it's a bad habit that they just spend their money. It's almost like a shopping addiction, perhaps, something like that. So there may be somebody in your life, probably somebody who you're quite close with. This could be a friend, family member, and they're always strapped for cash and they're looking at you like, hey, how come you always have so much going on here, Gemini? You've got this Ace of Pentacles going on and they're getting a little bit green-eyed. Okay, so you have to be careful with that. So if you do have that kind of person in your life, you might have to be careful not to flaunt your success, because you do obviously have a lot of success coming to you in the month of August. So people around you who may be sensitive to that, who don't have as much as you, just be a little bit more low-key and modest when you're talking about what's going on in your life. Try not to flaunt it too much, okay? I think there was one other thing that I saw with this. Okay, try not to get sucked into this person. Again, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, which is an earth sign, but this is a general reading, so it doesn't have to be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It can be male, female. I don't read too much into it for general readings, but this person is not in a very good place, okay? Energetically speaking. They're kind of like this dark hole of bad energy is how I'm seeing it. And it's like you have to be careful not to get sucked up into this vortex of their negativity, okay? They're really big the way that I'm seeing them. They're like really big and chaotic, and they're just like bringing all kinds of stuff into their life and getting other people all mishmashed up, and it's just not good energy for you to get mixed up in right now. So you might need to just kind of keep a little distance between yourself and this person who seems to be in quite a self-destructive frame of mind and pattern of behavior going on here. Okay. So I'm just going to open up again to anything else that might want to come through that I missed. Okay. So I'm being pulled back to the image that I saw that I wasn't able to understand quite clearly. I've had a little time to think about what that might mean. What I'm seeing is like a busy street, like a city street, and like a manhole. Someone taking the cap off and going down the manhole. So what does that mean for Gemini? To me, this is like you taking a deep dive into a subject that you're interested in. It's funny how I get things sometimes. They don't always make sense right away, but it's like you're getting like to know like the nitty gritty of this subject, and it's like all the underbelly of everything. And yeah, it might be something very like mundane, you know. It could be some sort of like hands-on skill that you're trying to learn, and you're like really diving into everything that there is to know about it. This could also just be something simple like needing to have repairs done in your house, and you're going to try to do these repairs. I get the sense of you like getting your hands dirty, getting in there, kind of ankle deep in who knows what. So that's coming up for you as well, Gemini. So I'm going to draw the reading to a close now. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that these messages were helpful. Take care of yourself, and I will see you again soon.